right, you ready, guys?
Ready.
Yes.
Our mission.
Our mission.
Nurture scholars
To nurture
The
scholars.
scholars
to become lifelong learners
to become lifelong learners.
that provide solutions
That provide
provide
solutions
to the many needs
to the many needs
of a global society
of
of
a
a global
global
society.
through scientific reasoning,
through
Scientific
scientific
reasoning,
innovation,
innovation,
and leadership.
and leadership.
All right, nice job. And then, Mr. Funk, did I hear you had the word of the day?
Yes, I'm ready to share my screen.
Okay, stop sharing.
All right, guys. So everyone put yourself, well, you did. All right. So we started off talking about how we're in the second half of the first marking period. Okay. So we're working, we're doing our best. We're figuring out how to turn in our work. We're figuring out how to work with each other, with our teachers. So I would like to take a little moment though to complain. All right. So everybody in the chat, tell me one thing that you could complain about this school year. Something about this school year, like just complain about it. I'm gonna make a complaint too. And I know it's not positive to complain, but it makes sense for the word of the day. All right. Give us one complaint in the chat. All right. So Ruben says online school, complaining about it. Good. Miss Haneline says, I miss seeing everybody. I hate it. Get some more complaints out here. Feels good sometimes, just complain.
Remember,
Oh, you're muted, Miss Haneline.
oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to remind everybody, if you don't feel comfortable using the chat, you can always come off of mute and share.
All right, and we have two more to share. So Ian said, not being with my friends. And Layla said, I get a lot of work from every teacher. All right, so you guys will know why I had you write this in, because the word of the day is to complain. Now, I know everybody knows what a complaint is, but where did this word come from? What do you think? You can come off mute.
Is there some type of Latin root to this word, Mr. Funk?
There is.
Like, everything ends in RA, I've found. Like, is it comprare or something similar to that? I don't know the answer. I'm just saying these things out loud.
But you have to say it with emotion. All right, so she is right. It's from a Latin word. It is from Latin, plonger.
There.
All right, so what is plonger? What is come? So we already looked at come, like combine. Come is with. All right, so you're together with. But plonger is actually, the literal meaning is to hit your own chest, to strike your own chest. Okay, so if we think about like what our ancestors, the apes and the gorillas and the chimpanzees and all the other mammals, they do hit their chest sometimes. Why do you think they hit their chest?
Because they're mad.
Yeah, they're mad about something. So really, complaining is our language way of doing this, because we don't walk around hitting our chest. So when we complain, it's sharing with others something that makes you upset. And Layla, you have your hand raised, right? Okay, so the actual definition, and I don't know why nature snuck in there. I guess it is natural, but it's to find fault or express discontent or criticize. So we as a group find it important sometimes to express discontent or to criticize. But I'm actually going to give you a new question today, which is, what is the opposite of complain? What word do you think is the opposite, or in a fancy English word, antonym? What's the opposite word of complain? Try to either come off mute or put it in the chat. All right, no one's got an idea? Complain, the opposite, because you know, we all know how to complain, but we should know the opposite of complaining too. All right, so here are the words that are antonyms. To accept, to endure, to applaud. There's a couple other ones. So instead of just complaining, we have some options. The opposite of complain is we could accept the things as they are. We could endure them, which means that we can experience it, and that's another vocab word maybe for tomorrow, or we could applaud it. So the opposite of complaining, the actual direct opposite, is just applauding. So the same way that we get frustrated with not seeing our friends, we can applaud situations where we can see our friends. Like right now, we are seeing each other. We see each other every morning at 8:15. So it's nice. It's amazing how one simple word can take you, if you look at the history of it, it can take you into a really interesting series of explorations of language. So guys, I hope you have a day full of applause, not complaints. I'll turn it back to you, Miss Haneline.
Okay, so normally I would, you know, do a workout on a Tuesday, but today's a special day to Mrs. Haneline, and it might not be as special to you, but it is my wedding anniversary. So 2 years ago today, Mr. Haneline and I got married, and I wanted to share, you know how we sometimes do the photo of the day? I was wondering if it would be okay if I share a video of the day, and it's a couple highlights of my wedding. What do you guys think? Would that be okay? Yeah? All right. So I'm going to share my screen. I paid a lot of money for this video, so I want to make sure I use it every year. Here it is.
Hands full of lemon drops, all disappear. Our lips like children, the voices we hear, they're all smiles, they're all smiles, they're all smiles. Ring through the sky like a bicycle bell. Light up the stars with the stories we tell. We're all smiles, we're all smiles, we're all smiles. Oh, 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 oh. I never know it could be such fun, darling, you. Oh, 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 oh. You're the only one who can take me light as the dogs.
And so, Katie and Kyle, remember that whatever you do for one another, whether it's big or small, do it with a little sacrifice. Consider each other's feelings. Do it with a kind word, a smiling look, and confidence. But most importantly, do it with love.
I never know it could be such fun, darling, you. Oh, 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 you're the only one who can take me out. I never know it could be such fun, darling, you.
Katie was sitting with me one evening and casually mentioned she had a date later on, but she didn't plan to go so she could hang out with me. I found this idea absurd and told her she absolutely must go because what if she was missing her first date with her future husband? Reluctantly, she went. When she returned, she was beaming, and I could tell that this was no typical first date. We didn't waste any time in rehashing the whole date, and he sounded pretty great. But even better, when she said he offered to buy a dinner for her to bring to me, I knew then he was a keeper.
We're all smiles.
Kyle, if there is one thing we know for certain, there will be no shortage of adventure, laughter, joy, or love in your life so long as Katie is by your side. Katie has found her perfect complement in you. Not only are you patient, kind, and everything love is described as in the Bible verse, but you make our sister the happiest she has ever been. I have never seen her glow quite like this.
Okay, well, I don't want to stop sharing, but it's already 8:30. So if you guys want to see the part where we actually get married, so I didn't realize that was so long.
Congratulations, Katie.
You'll have to tune in, but I hope you got to see a little bit of what it was like on my wedding day. It was a really great day. And sometimes, you know, in the quarantine, you got to look back at fun times and smile.
How are you going to celebrate today, Miss Haneline?
We're going to go out to dinner. It's a different year. We have a baby now. And so it's just so funny how life changes so fast, you know, but we're going to go out to dinner and celebrate today. And I got Mr. Haneline a card. And on your second anniversary, you buy a cotton gift. That's the traditional gift, something made out of cotton. Year one is paper. Year two is cotton. So I bought a nice new comforter for the bed. Yes, it was, you know, practical. We're practical people. We needed an update. So, all right, you guys, thanks for joining. Maybe I'll share the rest of it if you want on the next time. If not, we'll have to do something different. And we will see you back here on Thursday.
See you guys Thursday. Have a great day in class today. Bye.